guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Muphidaht and I would like it if you click down below to subscribe to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this look. It's a full coverage, full glam makeup tutorial. So if you want to see how this video goes down, carry on watching and let's get right into it. Starting off with my eyebrows, as usual, I'm gonna use the NYX brow glue to glue my eyebrows down so that they stay in place, and then I can see how exactly I want to fill them in. Oh, and I have the scarf on my head because I am laying my edges down so that they look good by the time I finish doing my makeup. I'm gonna go in with my usual concealer palettes to clean the bottom part of my brows, the shade NC45. And I'm using my precision concealer brush from Evita Joseph to clean the bottom part of my brows. I am cleaning as close to my brows as possible and I'm literally just following the shape of my brow. So I messed up a little bit with the brow, so I just wet some tissue and I'm cleaning the bit where the concealer went overboard. That's why I like this process better than, you know, filling my brows in before cleaning them up. Also, because my brows are microbladed, it's easier for me. So when you use a brow gel to lay your eyebrow hairs down, it's always easier to do your brows like that, in my opinion. I'm gonna just blend this out. I also really like the MAC concealer palette because it doesn't dry down fast, so you have time to clean up and blend it in as and when you please. If you use a concealer that dries down fast, it's really not the best, especially if you're slow with doing your eyebrows. This concealer palette has lasted me a really long time. I'm gonna go in with my one size translucent powder. I just set the concealer down. Now I'm gonna go in with my Evita Joseph Espe Brow Liner in the shade Rich Espresso, which is a very dark brown, and I'm gonna just fill my eyebrows in. I like to draw a line at the base of my brow, literally just following the shape, just like so. And then I do the same for the top, literally just following the shape as well. And then I draw hair-like strokes here at the front part of the brow, and then I just fill in the areas that are sparse. So if your brow hairs are not thick, what you want to do is to just keep drawing hair-like stroke within the two lines that you've created when you drew the line above and below your brow, and that's it. So I'm gonna just do same here. That's it for the brows. You fill them in as much as you want. So if you want deep or thick or dark looking brows, you can fill them in as much as you want. If you want like the sparse, feathery, light looking brow, just go ahead and do the strokes within them, within the lines that you've created, and fill them in as much as you want. So I'm gonna go in with a concealer that is close to my skin tone. You can also use your foundation as well to do this step. Again, you clean as close to your eyebrow as possible. Then you want to go in with a concealer that's left on your brush to kind of fade in the middle or the beginning of the eyebrows so they look faded. My eyebrows are not looking like twins, more like sisters, but that's okay. At this point, if you feel like you have gaps in your eyebrows or your eyebrows don't look equal and you want to fix it, you can just go back in with your pencil and, you know, retrace your steps. We're gonna start off with the eye makeup today. So what you want to do is get a concealer to prime your eyelids or an eyeshadow primer. I prefer concealers anyways, so I'm gonna go in with my Born This Way concealer in the shade Butterscotch because it works so well on my eyelids and it's not so drying. I really like that to prime my eyelids, and also you need just a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna go in with my sponge to blend this out. Also, you need a little bit of setting powder to set that, so I'm gonna go in with the same powder I used and I'm going to just push that in here to set that concealer down so that it doesn't crease. For eyeshadow today, I'm gonna be using the Master Matte by Mario. I'm gonna dip into this brown shade right here. I'm gonna put that into my crease as a transition color. Then I'm gonna go into this cool tone brown right here. I'm gonna put that on top of my eyelid and I'm just going to blend that into the brown. So that's it. So we're gonna leave the eyeshadow like this at this point, and I'm gonna go ahead and create a line on my lash line. So I'm going into this black right here. So what you want to do next is to grab your eyelash just like this, and I'm going to use my dual lash glue. I'm going to put the glue on the lash band. So this is the lash band, so I'm going to put the glue on that. So I'm going to start off with my base. We would leave the eye makeup for now. I'm going to use the Milk Core Eclipse Mattifying Primer. So I'm gonna apply my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Amber Honey. For concealer, I'm gonna go back in with the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer that I used earlier, and I'm gonna put that here. I'm gonna let that sit while I apply my contour stick from Mario in the shade Dark. I literally just dragged concealer in here, but that's fine. We'll blend that out in a bit. I'm gonna blend out the contour first. Now I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my highlights. I'm gonna go in with a sponge to blend the concealer again. I'm going back in with my foundation brush to blend out the edges. And then back in with the contour brush. I'm gonna go in and blend out my nose contour. For cream blush, I recently got the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch blush in the shade Lucky, which is pink. I am so ready to try it on. You know how pigmented Rare Beauty blushes are. I'm gonna go in and start blending it right out. Okay, it looks good. I'm gonna blend this out as well. Looks really good. Looks good. So before I set my under eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and iron out any creases with my sponge. I'm gonna go in with my puff and set those areas that I apply the concealer to. For the rest of my face, I'm gonna use the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. For bronzer, I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in the shade Tan 3. Also gonna go in with the same bronzer to set the sides of the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna complete my eye makeup, which is just applying some black eyeliner. I'm using the Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner. Looks good. And I'm gonna go back into my eyeshadow palette from Mario, and I'm gonna use this tiny brush and the first brown I used in my crease to smoke out the lower lash line. For my under eye area, I'm gonna apply a little bit of powder. This is the Charlotte Tilbury powder, very light one, so I'm gonna use a little bit of it, and I'm gonna use that to highlight my under eye area. Focusing that right here, and then I'm gonna use my brush to dust off the edges. and it looks good. For blush, I'm using the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow in the shade 001 Pink. I'm gonna apply that with the same brush that I used to apply my blush earlier, which is the e.l.f. blush brush. This is what the blush looks like, by the way. I'm just gonna go on top of where I applied the cream blush earlier. I think I want to get like a hot pink powder blush as well. So this looks good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. Whew. I love this spray, but it smells terrible. For mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. For my eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Moon Dust in the shade Space Cowboy. I like how shimmery it is, so I'm gonna put that on my inner corners, and I'm just gonna spread that out here. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild highlighter, and I'm going to put that at the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose, the brow bone area, and that's it for highlighter. And for my lips, I'm going to use my Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Scorpio. I'm going to use that to line my lips. These are so creamy. Blend that in. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Cream in the shade Bubblegum Binge. So this brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.